Alright, welcome back. We're here with my main boy, S. Pence.
Yo, 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 yo.
And we're playing the first Knuckles level. And right off the bat, I gotta mention, the really stupidly designed portion of these levels is the radar. Like, they actually broke it from the first one.
And the radar wasn't good in the first one.
If
they made it...
I don't know. I will argue...
it somehow worse?
I will argue that the radar in the first game was actually good, because regardless of where you were, you could sense emerald pieces. In this game, you can only sense them one at a time. So if you're near an emerald that's not in the order the radar wants you to find it, you have no idea it's there. And it's the stupidest thing.
And hell, it'll sometimes literally be like, there's the emerald piece, and it'll be like, no, go back. No. You think you can do this? Also, another bad thing about the radar is that it doesn't give you whether it's below you or above you. It just says it's there. So you have to basically check up and down the whole level for a piece of an emerald. In my opinion, Knuckles has really the weakest levels, aside from maybe Tails.
I don't even really mind the Tails levels, honestly. Obviously, like...
Tails is just more of an annoyance to get a high score than anything.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying to get through, and I'll even argue that, Gamma's levels from the first game are way better incarnations than the Tails levels in this game.
Oh, yeah.
They're way faster,
100%.
They're a lot more arcadey in their design. With Tails and Eggman, it's like I'm controlling, like, a block of molasses.
Well, I'll say that for as much as this game does improve things, and is, in my opinion, it is a better game than the first one. The first one just has certain things that it did better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of Knuckles. Knuckles is arguably my favorite Sonic character.
That's interesting.
This is perfect.
Yep. I know it doesn't make sense for a person like me, and those who know me, but yeah, Knuckles is my favorite Sonic character. I think it was Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance I owned, and I used to always play as Knuckles, because he was just better suited for all those levels than Sonic was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, oh.
It's the boy.
It's the boy. Wait. I've always been confused. Is Tails a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Tails is a boy, right?
It's just most of the time they hire a female voice actress and he sounds like a girl.
Okay, that explains a lot. And he's gonna be the first Transformer.
I freaking love this scene. Unironically, air quote, love this scene. Because it's just all Tails doing exposition. He's like, man, I finally made it to Prison Island, the secret government control center, where they're holding the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic told me to come here if he went missing, and maybe I would find him there. Oh no, what's that? It's Eggman, and he has Amy. I must save her now. It's like, shut up, Tails, we can see that.
I mean, isn't one of the big things about, like, motion pictures, show, don't tell?
Show, don't tell. Yeah, that's, like, the main role. It's like, one of the main concepts of having a good film is that try not make it too wordy, because then that's just lazy storytelling, and it kind of takes the viewer out of what's happening. So it's like, it's a lot more effective to physically show the viewer what exactly is happening, instead of just telling you, oh, I'm feeling sad. No, if you show it through visual, it makes it a lot more impactful.
Well, yeah, they do say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah. So when Tails is just sitting here blabbing on and on about Prison Island, it's like, I could have just seen that. You didn't... I can see it right now. You don't have to tell me this shit.
Yeah, like, as he's talking about it, you can see it.
Who cares? In like half an hour, it'll blow up anyway. Spoilers.
Spoilers to a game that's like 10 years old.
Games that's like, it's 16 years old, actually.
Jesus, what?
2001, dude.
Shit, dude.
I know, this game's old as balls, and it shows. It clearly shows.
It's up there with, I'm gonna say another very different opinion, but it's up there with Final Fantasy VII as a game that has not aged well at all.
No, I completely agree with you there. Fucking FF7 has not aged well at all.
I mean, from just the story that's 12,000 plot holes and needed 6 games to really kind of make it even slightly understandable. What is it called? The typing errors, typos, spelling errors. There we go. It's just it hasn't aged well. I mean, my favorite Final Fantasy is 9. That's my favorite Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you always talk about 9 and how much you like 9.
Well, 9 is famous because Nobuo Uematsu, the composer, stated that 9 was his favorite OST to make, and it shows because it has the best music, IMO. But like, and I feel like also talking about Transformers during this level because
Please don't.
Basically, he's a Transformer.
Basically,
but I'm not going to talk about the bad Transformers.
We're gonna talk about the
Transformers.
Michael Bay Transformers.
No, we're gonna talk about the Transformers that had the touch.
And they had the power.
Yeah.
Speaking of Transformers, even though we clearly do not endorse Michael Bay's Transformers, you should go see Transformers The Last Night in theaters now, because it's doing terribly at the box office.
You totally should. In fact, I think it has like a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. Totally sponsored by Totally Michael Bay's Totally Transformers Total Font.
Did
you want to spend 3 hours looking
about
at Nazi Transformers?
Yeah, because
they don't show up for a minute?
That's exactly what I wanted. Like, let's be real. That's what everyone wanted.
Do you want to tell them the story about Nazi Transformers and how I just straight up just left?
Okay, so it was... yeah, story time. It's a good one. So...
Because
Spence and
nothing's happening
yeah,
at this level.
Spence and I go to school together. We go to university together. And one day, we were just hanging out with our buddy Matt. And Matt just comes out of nowhere, and he's like, guys, Transformers The Last Night is the dumbest movie I've ever heard. And we're like, why is that,
Which
Matt?
I responded, like, it's a Michael Bay movie, of course it's gonna be dumb.
Yeah, but then he dropped the bombshell on you.
Yeah, because Matt, our friend Matt, which you've met, you guys played Titanfall 2, right?
We haven't played Titanfall 2 yet. We played Xenoverse 2.
Xenoverse 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I always get... There's too many 2s.
There's too many 2s in the industry nowadays.
There is. There's way too many. Super Mario Brothers 2, like, too many 2s. Anyways, for our friend Matt to say it is the dumbest movie ever means that somehow it's dumber than 9 Lives starring Kevin Spacey.
Which,
so it
for the record, is the greatest film ever made.
So it automatically got my attention, because I'm like, okay, if Matt thinks this is a stupid movie, then it's gonna be a stupid movie.
So he comes out of nowhere and drops the bombshell on us that apparently, in The Last Night, the Transformers have just always been on Earth, and there were Transformers as part of the Knights of the Round Table, and also Transformers that fought alongside the Nazis in the war.
So, hearing that, I was obviously slightly taken aback, and I have a bit of a personality that's very, like, eccentric.
Yes.
So I just threw my baseball cap on the ground and just left.
Yeah, he straight up just left, and he didn't come back for, like, half an hour.
Keep your voice down.
Because I'm like, man, this is stupid. And then I saw my friend from history class, and I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to her about how stupid this is.
I'm gonna go talk to her and stay as far away from this as possible.
Well, if you gotta know.
And I did. And Matt's like, hey, you coming back? And I'm like, yeah. Also,
yeah, just give me a minute. And then
Mm-hmm.
and then he dropped the bomb on you again. That fucking Mark Wahlberg's character is a descendant of King Arthur, and then you left again.
I left again. I wasn't back for 5 minutes, and he's like, by the way, yeah.
By the way, Mark Wahlberg is a descendant of King Arthur.
And I'm like, well, it's time to leave again.
Yeah,
goodbye, everybody.
I just got back. See you later, friendos.
I just picked my baseball cap off the ground, and I'm like, I was about to put it on, and I'm like, nope.
I need to leave. I need to go.
Did you write that?
I have to go.
I have to go now. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
I think I need counseling for that.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like if it was traumatic enough, you would need severe therapy for what you had heard at the time.
Super therapy.
Yeah, like supercharged therapy.
Mm-hmm. See, I I have a weird, like, ironic love for Crush 40.
Doesn't everyone?
Because
I don't have the Lightspeed Dash yet.
There's such butt rock. Like, there's such butt rock. But they're basically, like, an integral part of Sonic history.
Oh, yeah.
They've done all the good music.
They've done all the fantastic music. Also, I just got the light shoes.
I think that might be a good time to stop.
Okay, on the
Unless it forces you forwards. I don't know.
On the next episode, we'll do the Lightspeed Dash with our brand new soap-branded shoes.
Soap-branded shoes?
Yeah, that's a thing. I'll tell you about that next time.